Hi there, Marina Newington here. I help entrepreneurial women turbo boost their productivity so they can get more done while doing less. And today I'm here to talk to you about gratitude. So, sometimes people think that gratitude is some sort of negative thing that they have to add to their to-do list. Oh, great. Now I have to be grateful on top of everything else that's going on. But you know what? Gratitude is an amazing tool that provides you with so many benefits, from improved mood, better sleep, and a better emotional state, more energy, and it also increases your productivity. What? How can gratitude increase my productivity, you may be wondering? Well, I want to talk to you about this a moment. So, there's a scientific explanation, first of all. So, when we practice gratitude, we release dopamine in the brain, and this neurotransmitter is closely linked with the areas of motivation and reward. So, when you have more motivation and reward going, and you're energized and you feel more productive. So, that's the scientific thing behind it. But, there are a lot of other areas of gratitude that lead to productivity. So let me talk to you about gratitude a second. I think recently that there's been a bit of a light at the end of the tunnel. They're talking about restaurants opening, they're talking about travel, and we're all starting to feel a little bit of hope. And hope is amazing, but hope is about the future, and gratitude is about the present. And if we can dial into the present and be grateful for what we have today, then our mood lifts, our spirits lift, and by feeling more positive, we're able to focus on what we need to do with more clarity and more energy and be able to get more done. Does that make sense? So I want to talk to you about a few ways that you may not realize that productivity can help you. So I have a list here. You can give your all to anything you do and trust in the best possible outcome, whatever that is. So when you feel happy just being able to participate, then you can get more done because you're not worried about the results so much. You're also free to create since you're aligned with the positive. That means that even if you make mistakes, it's okay because they help you towards creating something that's better. And we can be grateful for the process and the journey. My 10-year-old daughter, 11 now, sorry, we had another lockdown birthday. My 11-year-old daughter told me she learned at school that mistakes are our friends. And it's funny how wisdom comes from young kids because it's true. We worry about making mistakes and doing the wrong thing, and it stops us from moving forward and getting things done. When in fact, sometimes we make a mistake and it's a great opportunity to have it as a learning. There are no mistakes. There's only learning and there's only growth. And being grateful helps you recognize that and move forward. And we all want to move forward, right? I'll give you one more. You can be more process-oriented, which raises the quality of your work when you do not spend your time focusing on outcomes or fighting other people. Then you're more focused on the process and the details involved, resulting in doing better work. So I hope those things make sense to you. I also want to give you 7 top tips about incorporating gratitude into your life. And before I do that, I just want to tell you one thing. Just about how funny we are as people. And I've mentioned this before, but I think this is a really great example. So imagine you're in a room with 100 people, right? And 99 of them say to you, you know what? You are amazing. You are wonderful. I love what you have to say. You inspire me. You motivate me. That feels great. And then you have one person who says, no, I don't get you. No, I don't like what you're saying. I don't get you. I don't empathize with you. In fact, I think you're kind of rubbish. Now, what are you going to take away from that? Are you going to remember the 99 people who said amazing things about you? Or are you going to think about that one person who had something negative to say? Chances are you're going to think about that one person who had something negative to say, because this is what we tend to do as people, right? This is what we tend to do. We focus on the negative. And by performing gratitude daily, right? By doing a daily gratitude list, by keeping a journal, I'm going to talk to you about that in a second, you can remember the 99 people who said positive things to you and not worry about that one person who says something negative to you. This is something that helps you so much with your outlook and your positivity. It makes so much difference. So let me explain to you the idea of this journal. So at night, you write down 10 things that you're grateful for. Okay, it can be anything. Okay, they can be really big things like you got a promotion at work, or you got a big sale. It could be really small things like you had a good hair day, or there was no traffic on the road, or your 3-year-old made it through the night without wetting the bed. I mean, whatever it is, or just, you got your nails done. Look, I got my nails. You got your nails done. It could be anything. So you just think of 10 things that you're grateful for and you write them down. And you write them down at the end of the day. Okay, and why at the end of the day? Now, one of the benefits of gratitude is that it helps you get better sleep. And if you go to bed with this list of 10 things, then that is going to put you in a positive frame of mind, which is going to release some of the anxieties that you may have and set you up for a better night's sleep. Okay, it all makes sense, right? It makes sense. So at the end of this, I'm going to give you a link for my daily gratitude worksheet. It's a great free resource. This is free and it is for you. And it gives you my 7 top tips, how you can include gratitude into your daily life, and also a worksheet you can print out. You can print it out every day and you could just fill it out and you write 10 things that you are grateful for at the end of every day. They can be big, they can be small. It doesn't matter. It's just, working a muscle, working your gratitude muscle. It's like a muscle and it's like everything else. The more we work it, the stronger it gets and the more it serves us, right? So if we have not worked our biceps during lockdown rather, they're getting flabby, they're getting weak, but if we work them every day, we do our weights, they get stronger, we can lift things, we can carry things. It's the same with gratitude. By practicing it and working it, it will improve your positivity, it will improve your mood, it'll improve your relationship with other people, and it'll get you moving and it'll get you more productive. All these wonderful things. So my number 1 top tip was about doing the gratitude journal. Number 2 is about thank you. Okay, so I have a thank you part 1 and I have a thank you part 2. Just thank you part 1 is about just saying thank you to people. It makes such a difference to say thank you to people. If you say, if you tell your partner in the morning, you know what, you really mean a lot to me. That's a thank you. It's a form of gratitude that you're expressing to them, and unsolicited, and it can mean so much to them. Or a colleague at work, if you just say to them, I really appreciate the work that you do for me, or I really appreciate the effort that you put into this project. It means so much to people to do that. So just finding small ways of saying thank you is a great way to include gratitude into your daily life. Okay, thank you part 2 is about building on that thank you. So say you are, you've gone food shopping. Okay, we've all waited on the queues and, we finally get there, we get our food and we're at the checkout and we're gonna go, thanks. And then we walk away. It's this perfectionary, thank you, thank you, thank you. But what if you added something to that person who's standing there doing this kind of thankless task and say, I really appreciate the effort that you're putting in to do this, hang in there. What would that do for that person? Even if the person you get a coffee from or something like that, if you say, I really appreciate the work that you're doing here. My food delivery guy comes once a week. I have my amazing food delivery slot. And you know, he came by and I said, you know, I have to tell you, I appreciate so much you coming here. You are my lifeline. So thank you so much for bringing me my food. He's like, oh, it's just my job. I'm like, yeah, but I want you to know how much I appreciate it. You know, it really made a difference to his day and how he felt. And that is so, so important. Okay, number 3. Okay, number 4 rather, is about leading by example. Okay, so here's an example of something that we do at Thanksgiving at my house. We go around the table and every person says something that they're grateful for. And this is a great thing to do with kids, right? So it doesn't have to be Thanksgiving. It can be because it is Thursday. You know, if you lead by example and you say, you know, today I'm grateful for, you know, I'm grateful for the incredible sunshine that we have today. What a beautiful day, and what a joy it is to be in London in May and be able to sit outside for lunch and sit outside for dinner. Then everyone goes around saying what they're grateful for. It really helps people's mood and positivity. And also you hear what other people are grateful for. And sometimes they may even say something nice about you. You know, wouldn't that be great? Okay, moving on to number 5. You know, it just looking around for something that brings a little joy and positivity to your heart. So say you got into your car and you're at a stoplight, or you just go for a walk and you notice the things around you. You know, there's a beautiful lot of bedding. You know, I'm taking pictures of flowers all the time because they're so gorgeous at this time of year. You know, just take a moment and appreciate how beautiful those flowers are. Or as the sun is setting and the colors that it brings into the sky. You know, there's so much in nature that can bring us joy. Just looking at water, you know, lifts my spirit. If I, you know, when I take a walk in the heath near me and I walk past the ponds, you know, and I see the reflection of the trees, that really boosts my spirit, and I'm grateful for the beauty in nature. So that's really important, to take a moment and appreciate those things. Okay, number 6. All right, this is a really good one. Have you ever considered sending a card to a friend of yours just to show your appreciation? Just a little card that they can get in the post, and you can put in, you know, some colorful stickers. You can put in a tea bag of a tea you're really appreciating right now. You can put in, I don't know, anything that just, you know, says, you know, just thinking of you, and, you know, thanks for everything that you do for me. And can you imagine how that would lift someone's spirit if they opened up that card and they got that? That would, I mean, if I got something like that, I would be happy for the whole day. I would probably be happy for the whole week, you know, that someone took that time to think about me. And it's such a small thing to do, and you can make such a difference in someone's life, and that's expressing your gratitude. And then lastly, from a work perspective, you can just tell a client that you work with how much you appreciate working with them, you know, and how much you appreciate your relationship with them, and how they make coming to work a pleasure. I mean, how good would that feel? You know, or, you know, you appreciate how they've been showing up through this crisis, and how you've been able to transition things on Zoom, and how they've really been supporting you. Anything like that. So those are seven examples for you, and those are 7 top tips on how you can include gratitude into your daily life. You don't have to do all of them. It's a lot, right? But if you pick 1 or 2 of these and start incorporating them into your life, you will see a difference. It will make such a difference to your mood and your spirit, your motivation, and your productivity. And right now, we could all use a boost in our moods, and we could use our boost in our productivity. So please download this free worksheet that I have for you with these 7 top tips summarized, and a great worksheet so you can write your 10 daily gratitude affirmations. Okay, not affirmations, they are the 10 things that you are grateful for every single day. If you do this, you will see a difference. And I would love to hear what you think about this. And if you do this, leave a comment below and let me know if you have a gratitude practice, or if you're going to give it a try. And I can't wait to hear from you next time. Bye.